Lizzie had a hard time staying focused in school the next day. She just wanted to be with Trixie and watch her race around with all that happy, sunny energy. I wonder what Trixie's life was like before we found her, Lizzie said to Maria as they were in their diplomas for school reports. Lizzie was doing a wilderness scene from her favorite book, Mountain Girl. She already had a mountain girl paper doll, long braids, a backpack, and hiking boots. Maria was working on an ocean scene for a book she read all about sharks. Lizzie always wondered about the previous life of her family's foster puppies, especially the strays. Some stray dogs look like they've been living on their own time. They needed baths, a heap of food, and some of the medical care from the Peterson's vet, Dr. Gibson. Others, like Trixie, looked like they had an easy life. Had Trixie ran away and gone lost? Did her people forgot about her? Lizzie might never find out. They had the puppy checked right away for a microchip, and there wasn't one. And nobody responded to their found dog notices and posts. From now on, Trixie's past life was a mystery. Lizzie glued down blue paper to represent the lake where Mountain Girl liked to fish. I just hope Trixie didn't drive Mom crazy today, she told me. She's a little, Lizzie already fell in love with Trixie. And she didn't want to say anything bad about her. Extra, Maria suggested. Lizzie grinned. Yes, that's Trixie. Extra loud, extra happy, extra sweet, and extra snuggly once you settle her down. After school, Lizzie raced home. What would she find there? She prepared to take Trixie and the Bean with her on her dog walking route. The Bean was home from daycare getting Mom, and Lizzie knew Mom would be more than ready for break. Hello, she called when she got home. Up here, Mom called from downstairs. Lizzie headed up, hoping to find Mom in her office. But she was in the office, she wasn't working. She was laughing so hard that tears were streaming down her face. She wiped her eyes and grinned at Lizzie. Oh, we had such a fun day, she said. I can see that, Lizzie said. The room was strewn with bright blobs of clothing, costume, and accessories. You got into the accessory trunk. Lizzie started to laugh too. Sprawling against the mess was Trixie, wearing a yellow dress with that belonged to one of Lizzie's dolls. A purple scarf dangled from her neck, and on her head was a beautiful golden crown with painted jewels. Queen Trixie, Lizzie said. Trixie looked all totally regal and totally goofy at the same time. She bobbed her little head, and the crown slipped next to her. The Bean was dressed as a wizard, was dressed in a wizard's cape and hat, red cowboy boots, and a pea tutu that Lizzie wore non-stop at Tuesday. The Bean waved a silver wand at Lizzie. Ta-da! He said. Meanwhile, Buddy lay on his bed under Mom's decks, ignoring the whole thing. He had never really enjoyed getting dressed up. Lizzie spotted a few of the costumes they had tried to get him to wear. A wiener dog outfit, a flower pot, and a mail delivery person. Buddy had refused to wear any of them for a minute. He would go around the costumes, chew at the wigs, or run under the furniture in fear. You won't believe how much fun we had today, Mom said. No matter what we put on Trixie, she likes it. Playing dress-up keeps her calm, and it makes the Bean happy, too. The Bean twirled on the cape. Super Bean, he yelled. The Super Bean want to walk some dogs with me? Lizzie asked him. And Super Trixie, too, of course. The Super Bean says yes, the Bean said, jumping up and down and giving Lizzie a hug. Trixie jumped up and down, too. The crown fell off and her ears stood straight up and her eyes twinkled. Wherever you go, I go. Great, Lizzie, said Mom. Now all I need is an hour or two of quiet. I can get some done. She went to the piles of costumes inside. Once I get this mess cleaned up, that is, I'll help. Lizzie said as she picked up a small brown from him. Aw. She held up a tattered fleece hoodie. It's the bean's fur. Remember he used the glove to pretend he was a dog? Ruff, ruff, said the bean. Mom and Lizzie laughed as they stuffed things back to the truck. They found a pair of brown antlers attached to a headband. Buddy couldn't stand to wear these, she said, but I know who would love to wear them. And this, Mom said, holding up a bright orange puffy coat with green leaves hanging on it. Remember? The pumpkin costume? Lizzie cracked up, remembering how hard they tried to get a family photo with Buddy in the pumpkin costume. Don't even let the Buddy see that, she said. He'll get all grumpy and he'll tear it to bits. She held up a dog shirt made to look like a fancy tuxedo. And the top hat that went with it. We tried everything with him, didn't we? Sure did. Now all these costumes are sitting in the trunk, Mom said. It's kind of a shame. They're all so adorable. I mean, who can't resist a puppy in a costume? Lizzie looked at the tuxedo costume, didn't her mom? She got a tingly feeling that she was about to do a good idea. Lizzie dropped the tuxedo sweater to the ground. I'll finish up clean later. I gotta call Miss Dobbins, she said. Lizzie had lots of good ideas, but every now and then a really great one came along. When she did not like to waste any time. Why wait? She liked to move right on, making a great idea into a reality. Plus, there wasn't any time to waste this idea. She ran downstairs, grabbed the phone, and dialed the number for Caring Paws, the animal shelter where Mrs. Dobbins was the director. I know that Halloween's around the corner, she said in a rush. Miss Dobbins barely had a chance to say hello. But I know how to help you out with your overcrowding problem, she said.